Hi, y'all. As most of you know, I'm going on a road trip for 2 months, and we're going in our camper and we're going around the United States visiting the national parks that we can, heading for certain destinations to meet with family, going to a graduation, all of that, and then returning home late June. So I had to pack up a bunch of stuff. I want to journal this trip along the way. I don't want to wait till I come home and have to try to remember everything because 2 months is a long time, a lot of picture taking. So, anyhow, I decided to share with you everything I'm taking. Now, most people, when they travel, it's by plane and you're limited with space. I am not limited with space. I have a camper, so I can basically take whatever I feel like I want to take. And that's a nice thing. So it's quite a bit of stuff. Although everything I'm taking, with the exception of a couple of items, fit in this bag right here. And this bag is 13 by 15, I believe. And I will be able to put all of my things in there to contain them, except for a stadium. And I'll go over that in a minute. So let me start by, let's get the kind of the businessy stuff out of the way, not the crafty so much. I am taking a printer with me. This I got from Jen. I won it from her in a contest a long time ago. Thanks, Jen. Hi. Anyway, it's a printer that prints 3x3 photos. So I have the printer, an extra cartridge, and all of that. So that's coming with me. My idea though was that, gosh, I'm going to be seeing a lot of like the Lincoln, what do you call the Mount Rushmore and things like that. And I thought, those are going to be pictures that I'm not going to want in a 3x3. I'm going to want them a little bit bigger. So I picked up a printer, and I'm going to do a separate video on this one. But this is it. It's an Epson. It's very lightweight. It's pretty small. And this is coming with me. This one takes up to 5x7, prints 5x7 photos, which I think are perfect for what I have in mind. If I want anything bigger than this, I'll wait till I come home and do it then. But I think this will cover most of my needs. So I have this printer and paper to go with that. So that's pretty much my printing system as I go. The reason I did that is because I want to, like I said, I want to do this as I go. I don't want to wait till the end to do everything. The other item I'm taking with me, and where did it go? Here it is. I'm taking my external hard drive. I think it's important to get the pictures off of my phone because I'll be taking so many pictures and I use my phone. I want somewhere to put these photos so I can keep my phone clear, and also the ones I don't print, they need a place to go. So that is why I'm taking that with me as well. So the printers will not fit in the bag that I showed you earlier, but that's okay. In my camper, I already have a sewing machine and a Big Shot. They were extras that I had because I replaced them with better. So I put those in my camper and leave them there at all times. So when I'm camping, I can craft if I feel like it and have those items handy to me. So what I've decided as far as my journaling goes, I was going to do a traveler's notebook, but I really didn't feel that was going to suit my needs. So I decided to go with a 3-ring binder. This is an 8.5 by 11. I got it at Hobby Lobby when it was half price. It does come with some page protectors inside, and you can decorate the cover as you wish, which is something I really wanted to do. To go with that, I brought a lot of different page protectors, different pocket sizes, because I'm going to be putting my photographs in these as I do my journaling. So I have plenty of different sizes to work with, so those are coming with, and that will be the style I'm going to use for my journaling. So that's that. That's going in the bag I showed you earlier. Because I'm doing a 3-ring, I'm also taking a 3-hole punch because I need to have other inserts in there as I go along. So that's going in that bag as well. Let's start with cutting mat. I'm bringing this little cutting mat. It's probably 12 by 12. Nothing bigger is needed, so I'm going to take that with me. I'm going to use the Maggie Holmes collection, the round trip, and I'm not actually, there's another collection I want to use. It's by Cartabella called Road Trip, and it's coming out late August, April. So I don't have it in time. So whether I'll use this in my journaling or not, I don't know yet, but I will figure it out when I go. But that's nonetheless still coming with me. So that will go in that bag. Then I'm bringing some acetate. I have some things I want to do with acetate, and I don't want to take just a few sheets because I'll have to take them out of packaging and they'll get scratched. So I may as well just take this whole thing with me. I'm taking some few sheets of some solids that I want to have, not, you know, not too many, just a few. I am taking some watercolor paper. I have 3 sheets just of that. And then I picked up some colors. Well, I have the white cardstock, which I wanted, and then a few of 8.5 by 11 that match the Maggie's collection there. Those are the papers I'm taking, so that will fit in that bag. And I'm also taking a glitter sheet and these, just because there's a variation of colors in here that I can use, so I don't have to take full sheets of colors. So those will be part of that. That's the paper. That's all I'm taking. So that's fits in that bag fine. Next, I went through my Project Life cards and pulled out every Project Life card that was kind of along the idea of traveling and whatever. So I'm going to take those as well. I'm taking these clear self-adhesive pockets in case I find little memorabilia or little flowers or anything tiny that I might want to keep in my journal. I will have these to use. Let's see. Let's get into the... Oh, one thing I am taking that's really good is this. I got this book on Amazon, and it's all about the national parks and all of that, which is really good because then I'll have an idea. And I love that it has maps in here and just all kinds of information that are going to be useful as we journey. Plus, it has a layout of all the states where the national parks are, which is super awesome. So that's a must for the journey. Okay, back to the craft stuff. I'm going to show you the stickers that I have, which aren't very many. I think I have a few packs. So these are a couple that I have. They're doodle pops. One is a camper and one's luggage. These are transparent or acetate hearts and stars. I got this at Dollar Tree. I don't know if I'll use it, but I will take it anyway. And then I have this sticker book of, it's all road trip kind of stuff, so I'm going to put that in there just in case I need that. So that will go in my bag as well. Now we're into stamps. So I have a date stamp, which is coming, of course, so I can date my pages and whatnot if I choose to do it that way. I've been in and out of Hobby Lobby for the past, I don't know, month and a half looking for a particular stamp, and every time I go in, it's not in stock. It's always out. And I went yesterday, and lo and behold, there was one of them sitting there, and it was this one. And this I thought would be so cute for my my journal. I have this one here, which is Journey. And then I have several other stamp sets I'm taking. I have this one, which is about road trip stuff, so that's coming with me. This one is camping and whatnot, but I figured I could use like the stars and the little camper and things like that. Or if we sit out by a fire when we're camping somewhere. This is one of my Heidi Swap stamps, and I figured that would be great for journaling and whatnot. Some labels if I want to print a label. These are little planner things, but it's like to-dos and how's the weather and all that kind of thing. And this is Elizabeth Craft Design, so I thought that would be fun. I have this one here, which is Road Trip, and that would be cute to use. This one is just travel tickets and little things like that, and I got this on Amazon, I believe. I also got this one, which is the United States. Let's see. I don't know how well that won't show. It's the United States map, and it has some lines to show your travel, and I thought that would be cute to use in a traveler's notebook. This one is months and days and dates, so I got that one. And then again, this one is just tickets and whatnot that I brought. So those are the stamps I'm taking with me. As far as dies go, I have a bunch of those too. I have several alphabet stamps because I might want to use different forms of alphabets. This is like a Ray Dunn. This is just a smaller one that has hearts in it. These are Tim Holtz, both of those. So I figured those would be sufficient for me. I'm taking some number stamps or dies, which is this one here, and that one in the back is a Heidi Swap. It says document. So I'm taking that with me, and those are the numbers that I'm taking. There's also another set on the back here if I want another set. And I'm taking this one here, which is Laura Ballora, and it's got numbers, so I thought that would be nice. Oh, here's some more stamps I'm taking. I have these separate because of what they are. These are more numbers that I might want to use as stamps. Another stamp alphabet. This is another alphabet. This Heidi Swap. And this one is L Studio. And I thought that would be a nice one to take as well. And then I have a few dies here, which is, this one's a luggage tag. This is Enjoy the Journey, and it just has a tag and some little journey things on it. This is a pocket and ticket kind of die from Mintopia. I have this one, which is a camper, and I may use it or not, and the back has some luggage. I have these from KS Craft, which were, this is a slide mount, photo slide, or whatever you call them, and I have this one as well, which is smaller version. So I'm going to take that. This one's tags, and then this one is a pocket. Those are the only dies. There's not very many dies that I'm taking with me. So that's the die and all of that. For my stamping, I am taking my blocks, my stamping blocks. I have all different sizes in this kit here. And I love stamping blocks that have grids. It helps you to line up your stamps much easier. I'm taking my stamp chamois, which is from Lawn Fawn. And this is really cool. You just wet it and wipe your stamps on it. And it dries hard like leather would dry if it got wet, and then you wet it and use it all over again. So that's coming with me. I have a container that's going to come with me of inks. I am hoping to do a lot of stamping throughout, so I have made sure to put it in this. It doesn't take up much space, and it has my archival, my oxides that match Maggie's collection, VersaFine stays on, and my stamp press is down there in the bottom. So that's part of what's coming with me for my stamping. And then we're getting close to the end. I just have the next thing is the stadium, but I'm also taking these, and they're not going to stay in this container, but these are from Amazon, and they're actually made by Amazon. They're called Amazon Basics, and they're really nice. They have a nice writing tip on them, and they're very nice colors, and you get a whole bunch, and they were like $8 on Amazon, so those are coming with me. And then lastly, and I know it seems like I said like a lot, but again, my space is not limited. I'm taking this stadium. Now, I showed this to you earlier, and I can't really show you the whole thing in its entirety on camera. Just what I can show you is that, but I will show you what's in here. So I'm taking my Tim Holtz stapler and some staples. Never know when you might need that. I'm taking this book I got this at Joann's, and it's coming with me for when I'm in the car and we're driving, and there's things I want to remember, whatever, so that later when I sit down to do my journal, I have something to refer to. So that's in there. I have a paper trimmer. I have actually two in this thing. There's that one and this one. I do have 12 by 12 papers where I'll need this, but most of the time I will probably be using this one here. I have preference. I really prefer guillotine style trimmers. It's just my preference, and so that's why I'm taking that one. In here I also have my scoreboard. I have just some envelopes, catalog envelopes, some adhesives, which are these two right here. I have some rulers. I want my regular ruler and also my centering ruler, so those are in there. I have some scissors. These are, you know, do shape. And then this is just a plain scissor. I have also my cutter bees. They go with me everywhere. I love those. I have my fuse tool in there because that's coming with me since I'm doing a lot of pocket stuff. I'm also bringing my Dymo label maker along with the extra tape, and this particular Dymo label maker, they don't make it any longer, but it has different fonts. So you have different wheels with different fonts on them, which is also fun. So I'm going to take that. I don't know that I'll necessarily need it, but it fits, and why not? So that's coming with me. What else is in here? I showed you that. Oh, on this side I have my tools. You know, this is scoring, and that's my brush for my dies. I have my adhesive remover. I have a thing in here that sits perfectly in this container of some of my pens. These are like glitter gel writers, and then my micron pens. I have those in different sizes. I believe I have a white one, and that's about it as far as that, and a pencil. So those are going along. I have a bag with different kinds of bags, from glassine to paper to different sizes that I want to use. I have a couple of charms that are stuck in there. Of course, I have a bottle of glue. Don't leave home without glue. And then of all the little tools that I have tucked in here, I have a cutting knife, it's actually a pickup tool to pick up little things. This is for my dies that I have to cut apart. My tweezers, my bone folder, I have a small ruler, and a pokey tool. Those are the things that I feel I really am going to need the most. And last but not least, in this holder, I have my pencil sharpener, because that's always a must. And that looks to be about everything that was in here that I'm going to share with you. So that is what I am taking, and I think I have most of it covered, and what I don't, you know, it'll have to wait till I come home, but I think I've got enough to really keep me busy. There are going to be days when my boyfriend goes out golfing. He's a golfer along the way, so I am usually left in the campground, and I have about 5 hours on my own, which gives me plenty of time to do things. So that is what I'm taking. If you have any questions on anything I've shown you, please ask me. I will try to answer. I don't want to list everything. It would take forever. But let me know, and I will see you all in my next video, which is just the printer review. And then after that, I leave on Monday. So I'll see you in a couple of months. Until then, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.